There's no shortage of rich idols in K-pop, but there are only a few rich young idols who can repay their parents after becoming famous. Some buy houses or cars for their parents. Some pay off huge debts and even feed their families. Number 1. Somi bought her parents a house and a shop at the age of 20. Somi is one of the most successful female solo artists recently. Since she was the center of IOI until she became a solo artist, Somi has always been a name that impressed the public and owned many 1 million view songs. Although she has never revealed the detailed number of her net worth, everyone believes that Somi's income must be huge. But through an episode of TMI show, they are still surprised at how rich Somi is and how she uses her net worth. Specifically, Somi shared that at the age of 19, she bought a place so that her parents could open a store. Then she also bought them a house. When the hosts were surprised at how big and expensive her gifts were, Somi explained that this was only possible as she debuted early. Still, Somi shared that she wished she could buy her parents a new car. Many netizens have left comments that it is surprising that she owns a huge fortune and can support her parents at such a young age. People also believe that despite the success that many people admire, everything with Somi was not easy. Somi once missed the opportunity to debut with Twice, lost direction after IOI disbanded, and ended her contract with JYP before joining the Black label to start her solo career. Somi indeed had to go through many ups and downs. So the success she has now is completely a fruit worthy of reward for the past long journey. Number 2. Eunji paid off her family's debt, supported her brother, and gave her mother a bank passbook at the age of 21. During the period of working hard with A-Pink, Eunji has made her own mark in both music and movies. But perhaps the biggest achievement that Eunji has is paying off all the debt for her family and giving her mother the passbook she has accumulated for many years. Eunji said she remembered there were so many times she asked her mom for an allowance in the morning, and she saw her mother's purse completely empty. Eunji even once saw her mother crying over the lack of money, so she had made up her mind that once she made money, she would pay off the debt so that her family could live without worries. Sticking with her decision, Eunji quickly auditioned to become a K-pop idol. She got accepted almost immediately and debuted as the main vocalist of A-Pink. With all the money she made, Eunji gradually paid off the debt, both interest and principal. That was the year before her 21st birthday. Eunji also added that once her family went on a trip to Jeju Island to celebrate her birthday, she had set up a dining table of seaweed soup for her mother and pushed the passbook towards her, making her mom wail immediately. When Eunji was a child, because her parents were so busy earning money to pay off debt and make a living, Eunji took on the responsibility of taking care of her younger brother. When she became an idol, she still took care of him, and even sent him to university. Many netizens were extremely proud of Eunji, and were happy to witness her become successful and be able to help her family. Number 3. Yesung fulfilled his parents' dream and gave them a house at the age of 27. Yesung's rapid rise to prominence with Super Junior has given him a good source of income. Therefore, when he was only 27 years old, Yesung helped his parents fulfill their dream of owning their own store. On a show, Yesung revealed that he had brought his parents to Seoul and shared about opening a cafe for his mother. The male singer said that he hasn't been with his parents for a long time, so bringing them to Seoul to live with him is a way for him to get closer to his parents. After helping his parents move to Seoul, Yesung opened them a small coffee shop so they could satisfy their passion for business. Moreover, he even managed to buy a house for his parents after many years of hard work. Yesung always expressed that he didn't want his parents to work too much, so a coffee store would be a perfect choice, because running a cafe isn't too hard, and it's a relaxing way of work. Displaying his extremely filial nature and love for his parents, Yesung seems like the perfect son that any parent would be proud of. Yesung's fans also feel very proud of their idol, and they also often come to support his parents' cafe enthusiastically. Number 4. Onew bought house and car for his parents at the age of 30. Onew's reputation quickly became famous after SHINee's worldwide coverage along with the blooming second generation of K-pop idols. At such a very young age, he already had both fame and a large amount of money to take care of his family. Onew once shared the story of his family, saying that his father had to get up very early to go to work, while his mother was busy all day with the butcher shop. Seeing his parents working so hard, Onew told himself he also needed to work hard after debut to help his parents. Finally, in the Ya Hangsung program in 2020, Onew bought his dad a car and said that it was the first time he bought a car with the money he first made. It was a 2700cc mid-size vehicle, and because his father hadn't had a car in 10 years, he presented him with one. Moreover, in the first years of his debut, Onew also gave all the money he worked so hard for to his parents, and bought them a nice house in Seoul too. Witnessing Onew's great care for his parents, netizens were quite surprised that the amount of money he earned after only 2 years of debut was able to help his family have a better life. Number 6. Jokwon paid off family's debt and bought a house for his parents at the age of 22. One of the other idols who have been burdened with family's debt since debut is 2AM's Jokwon. In a TV show, he once revealed that he went through many difficulties ever since he was young. Many people thought he grew up in a wealthy family, but that wasn't the case. His family went bankrupt due to his parents' debt, and they had to live in a one-room studio, with a renting cost of $49.80 per month. By 2000, their debt amounted to around $414,979 US. This is really a huge amount of money, forcing Jokwon to work hard and pay the debt for his parents. Jokwon also revealed that his family also suffered from loan sharks, who came to collect their debt. When he was like 12, some loan sharks came to his house for the money and Jokwon had to hide in the room, seeing them take a bucket of water and hit his mom with it. Because of that, his mom's eardrums were damaged. At that time, Jokwon's family did not have much to eat, so there were days when they only had rice porridge mixed with soy sauce. Enduring hardship and humiliation for a long time, when Jokwon saw the advertisement for JYP's new project to seek out new talent, he immediately went to audition to become a singer and change his life. After debuting, Jokwon worked real hard. He even recounted that he never refused any contract to earn money to pay off his mother's debt, and constantly appeared in so many reality TV shows that he didn't have time to eat or sleep. With that much effort, he was finally able to pay off his parents' debt and start a life less burdensome after 2 years debuting. 2 years after that, he was able to buy his parents a house, and also bought them all the household appliances. When his touching story was spread, many netizens flocked to praise his hard work, and expressed their happiness when they saw him being successful like he is now. Chungha paid off all her family's debt and supported her mother in her early 20s. During Chungha's appearance on Olive's Everyone's Kitchen, she shared a few things about her family's life, and left many fans in awe. After leaving IOI and becoming a solo artist, Chungha received numerous awards and truly showed her potential. But not many know that, during her active years, Chungha also carried on her shoulders a large debt of her family. It was revealed when the MC asked whether she had done anything for her mother since all of her success. Chungha replied that she had recently settled her family debt. This makes her fans feel extremely proud because Chungha has worked real hard. Many netizens also feel happy for Chungha when she finally pays off her family's debt burden and can lead a comfortable life. If that wasn't enough, Chungha had said that she gave all her money to her mother without even thinking, but her mother still didn't use it once. Then, when Chungha saw her mother reusing an old eco bag, she decided to buy her a brand new luxury bag as a Christmas present. So these idols' efforts and hard work are not only to be famous, but also to change the lives of their loved ones. Which idol on the list do you admire the most? Are there any other names that I forgot to mention? Feel free to share your thoughts with us. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to BeBoss TV for more interesting K-pop content. Thank you for watching.